Hey, Shimei. Woo. It's crispy, I'm dying, I'm MoFo'd. I'm like no 112. Hold on, guys. Fix this thing. Whoa, somebody's all dicked up in the spot there. Woo! Wow. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Alright, let me get my coffee. It's back in order. Half dead, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Shit tonight. What's up, guys? This dick with this landscaping rig has got me all dicked up in here. See if I can get out of here. Look at this poor bastard over on the ground. On the ground and down. Making sure that the guy's moving. Flaming nuts. My nuts have been on fire since Sunday. I'll tell you, I'm just about ready to institutionalize my fucking self. You tell me one more day of this bullshit. Got people dropping like flies here. Supposed to have a gradual cool down. It's hotter today than yesterday. So I'm in a mood. Right now it's 111 degrees. Be making my statement about the Queen at the press conference in a couple minutes. Hello everybody. I don't have Cupcake out tonight because it's too small inside. I don't want all the heat. We've got to wait till this weather breaks. It's nuts, man. It's just day after day after day. I'll tell you. Violence is starting to break out. Yeah, let's bikini up. Let's have bikini dining tonight. I guess Bird's doing okay. You know, I hate to say this, Ma Teresa, it's every man and trans gal for him and herself. It's lifeboat law. It's lifeboat law. Lifeboat law, baby. Every man and tranny for him and herself. No, we don't live in an air-conditioned city, but you know, it's a glimpse of the future for everybody. We are your future. We are your future. So welcome to the press conference here. Thank you all for coming tonight. It's a sad day indeed. First of all, let me extend my condolences to the family of the late Queen of England. God rest her soul. But let me assure you, with every fiber of my being, that the family and England shall endure. Take a little trip. Yeah, Bodega Bay is only about 98. I just don't even give a shit anymore. I'm so punch drunk, Shemay. My fear is that one time the heat will not go in this. Yeah, we could have that. Right. God bless the king. Right. Yeah, I grew up with that AC, but I didn't grow up in consistent 100, 105, 110, 114. It's starting to mess with people's minds out here. Queen is walking with the Lord. Well, you know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. God save the king. Hear, hear. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've seen a lot of royalty come and go in my time. I've seen princesses smash up sports cars in Monaco. I've seen princesses of Wales smashed up in cars under the streets of Paris, France. I've seen crazy shenanigans by daughter-in-laws and Epstein Island bullshit. Camilla Parker Bowles. I've seen a lot of shit. But I'll tell you one person. What's up, Ron? And hey, Donnie. Hey, Darla. I'm going to tell you one thing. One person that's never been touched by controversy and was the embodiment of dignity was definitely Queen Elizabeth II on the throne. So I think the people of England can be proud that for 70 years they had somebody that was every day acted with dignity, sacrificed her life. Now you may say it was a rich life. You may say she had all the trappings of royalty and the best foods, the best wines, the most comfortable hotel beds, right? The most comfortable living environments. But at the end of the day, that woman lived in a birdcage for 70 years on that throne. Many's a time I feel like she probably felt like cutting loose and going to a nightclub, kicking it up on a beach in the Canary Islands, Tenerife. But she did her duty. Right? She exemplified everything that people think. How you doing, Joe? Hey, Terry, about what royalty should aspire to be. I would imagine as old as King Charles is now, and the royal consort, that at his age he will act with the same dignity, and we shall see what happens. I'm not sure of his age. He's certainly in the 70s, probably late 70s, something like that. So I would imagine that he will carry on the tradition because his wild days are long behind him there. Scotty, lovely things you said. We felt sad all day. I don't really feel sad, Scotty. I feel like it was bam, like a bill paid and a duty fulfilled by the Queen. And I admire her. She never went off the rails. Even in the worst times when I was in Hong Kong and they had all that Princess Di bullshit come down, and then she came on there with her Christmas address and called it the honest, horriblest, the horrible year and stuff. She always maintained of a high degree of decorum in there. Yeah, she had a fabulous life. So I don't feel sad about her passing. I think it's remarkable. Growing up, it's all I ever knew. All I ever knew was her. I mean, it's hard to believe before her was her father, and she wouldn't even be on the throne if the King Edward VIII had not abdicated the throne for some divorced broad from Baltimore. Right. Wallace Warfield Simpson. Baltimore strikes again, baby. Okay. But I tell you what, she did it up. She did it up. But what a life to live. Could you live that kind of life? It's all we ever knew. Yeah, Nicole, could you live that kind of life? There's no way in God's green earth that I could live that kind of life. Plus, King Edward VIII was kind of a traitor to England anyway, so it was a good thing that he moved on, okay, with all of his consorting with the Nazis and all of the bullshit that he did. Because at the end of the day, all these families are related. The czars, the German Kaiser, the British royal families, German through and through. Changing their name in World War I to escape attention of being of German heritage. She felt a great sense of duty. First prime minister she dealt with was Winston Churchill, exactly. Muskrat Love versus President Carter. I went out 2 days of making a homemade pizza. Oh, nice, Monica. So I don't feel sadness in a sense. I feel sadness that she'll be difficult to replace. But I think she's slowed down. I watched the coronation, was sat on the floor in front of the TV. That's cool. Hey, Tater Toddies, how you doing, honey? Am I still then Queen? What's up? What's up? Alpha Wolf, how you doing? What's going on? You still want to do me? But I was not being a society that has royalty and things. I still had a lot of admiration for her decorum, her dignity, and her adhering to what it was to be a loved monarch. Okay. Now, it may be just as well because there's very rough days ahead. Yeah, Charles is 73, okay? There's going to be very difficult times ahead. You've got a new prime minister in the United Kingdom, in England, and her path is not going to be an easy one. You have a nation, a lot of people are dependent on government over there in the National Health Service. It's a nation that has a lot of deep socialism embedded within the society, but in a basically capitalist society. But they've also reached the point, probably a little earlier, without delving too deep, they're reaching the point a little earlier than we will, that there's limitations on what the government's going to be able to do for the citizenry of particularly England. I can't speak too much about Scotland and Wales and all that, because we've seen one aspect of colonialism. It's kind of come back and bitten England in the ass, is the fact that if you were in a Commonwealth nation, of which there were many, because the sun never sets on the British Empire, even to this day, you're fully entitled to apply and live life in the United Kingdom if you want to. And that movement of people around within has made an influx of people which, well, they don't have the heritage of Englanders, right? And I've seen a lot of Englanders that really regret the way society is changing and the way that Britain is losing its cultural identity. There's been a large influx of Muslim population and Sikh population, certainly African populations, much that also like France has had from Congo and places like that, that have fundamentally really altered a great bit of the traditional flavor of these nations. How you doing, cute kitty? Scotland is freezing rents and energy bills. They're even worse. Yeah, it's going to be. It's just that, you know, it's just hard to say, Catherine. I find it interesting. The Queen had really no formal education and fought for what she received. Well, I don't know about a lack of education, but I do know that she grew up in a family where there was no expectation that her father would be the King of England. And only because his brother fell in love with some divorced broad from Baltimore that he stepped down, abdicated the throne, and all of a sudden it thrust that family line on the throne. Thank you, Tater Toppies, Toddies. Thank you, sweetie. I sure am. Love you, honey. You're amazing. Yeah, the Ozzy Osbournes. But I think that the Queen was bemused by things like some of her subjects. You know, I think she held Elton John, Sir Elton John, near and dear, and was proud that the heritage of Sir Paul McCartney and how instrumental England and the United Kingdom continues to be in world affairs. Because let me tell you something, the English money and the Commonwealth money, England, Wales, Scotland, their money, their financial assets go super deep. Their ownership positions in major banks that work in developing countries, Standard Chartered Bank, etc. Yeah, I'm okay. Hey, Nicole. Hong Kong Shanghai Bank. I mean, you guys have no idea of the still incredible wealth that's owned by a very top tier of English people that is staggering in its proportions of wealth. The Queen cared for the Meghan Markle. I don't think she ever cared for anything that cast the royal. She already knew that the royal family was starting to look like a ball and chain on, because once in a while, like the Daily Mail or the Guardian would post something like, oh, the annual upkeep of the royal family is like 22 million pounds a year, and people would just be like sweating their ball sacks off on the subway and cursing and like, damn it, why do we need to have a Buckingham Palace and upkeep of all this bullshit? So she was like the one that stood to kind of offset all that stuff. How you doing, Andrew? Nice to see you, sweetie. She worked very hard to offset that image and make people proud. And she did to a great extent, because I'm going to tell you the honest God's truth. When princes die and that whole debacle occurred, the anti-royalist sentiment really, I know it's been a sad day, Nicole. The anti-royalist sentiment skyrocketed. People are like, look at this. We got chicks running around with Playboys, and we got that Fergie, who I love Fergie, by the way. I thought just who I want to pop a beer with and stuff. And it just, and then. But she was able to rise above it. The biggest factor, though, was Prince Charles' death, I believe. Once he died, I think she stuck around for the platinum. How to do it? She was ready. Yeah, she was ready to cash it in. So I can't be sad at her passing. I think it's remarkable. 96 years old is a good time. But I'm very awestruck by her duty, and she's everything that I think a monarch is supposed to be in the world. I mean, how much do you really know about the Prince and Princess, Emperor and Empress of Japan and shit, right? What's up, JK NoCal 108, man? It's 108 right now. It's still hot and it is nasty as hell. She was a good woman. She was a very good woman. She was another person when World War II came. She didn't want to be sitting in the palace. She got out there and drove an ambulance and helped medical corps. She wasn't wanted. Right? She knew it was an important image that the royal family be out there doing it up. And they stood steadfast during the Blitz of London and really gave people an incredible amount of strength and courage. So I have an amazing amount of respect, number one, for England, and number two, for the tradition of the royal family. What are the expectations for Charlie? It'll probably be a very low-key. He'll be a very low-key monarch. I think he's 73 years old. He ain't no spring chicken. So, whether you like her or not, I think it may not be good. Yeah, I mean, I think things will be fine, Jerry. I think people will rally around Charles. We kind of got a couple hints a couple months ago that she was not well when she could not attend the Jubilee, the 70th, whatever the hell it was. We kind of knew that she's probably, once you're on that slope, then it's hard. He was pictured in the car up to Aberdeen. So we'll have the period of mourning, and then there'll be the coronation of really the most important monarchy in the world. And it'll be a big TV event. There'll be, it'll be fascinating, especially to people here, to watch this event. But I think Charles will do everything in his power to keep that as low-key as it can possibly be, so it does not look ostentatious and crazy. I used to like Harry before he came on Mark. Nicole's like, why don't you go up there from fucking Manchester and straighten them out in London there, Nicole? Go up there and bitch slap somebody. If you don't think, oh, good, Jane, good, JK NoCal, nice to see you. Maybe I'll pop up. If you don't think that Harry has regrets about the way that shit turned out, you got another thing coming. Okay. You got another thing that traveled next city. Meghan would cry. She had been a victim. I felt it was downhill. But make no mistake, I have a tremendous amount of respect for her legacy, and I think she lived a life that can be admired, and I think she always thought of the welfare of the people, the welfare of the monarchy, and I think that she had a good heart when all was said and done. My odds are on Prince Charles taking over pretty quickly. He would resonate. Yeah, I think he might, Jim. This is a moment that Charles had thought he would have 20 years ago. I didn't think that she would stay on the throne to 96 years old or whatever. And I don't think a lot of other people did either. 96 years is a long time. Being on the throne for that period of time. Yeah, how you doing, Gling? Yeah. I'm on the 7-Eleven, Alpha Wolf. Of course. This is the way, I'm of Spanish heritage too. It's the way that we deal with hot weather. We drink hot teas, coffees to drain the heat off. You think she treated Princess Diana badly? I don't think that Princess Diana was of a minor, very minor royalty. Right? She had just the most lightest. Hey, Brenda, she had basically the weakest link to royalty. And I think that it rankled the Queen that Charles married somebody who was, for all intents and purposes, like, a commoner, and somebody who didn't grow up in the vibe of like royalty and stuff, and did not understand what the duties of royalty would entail in terms of chilling out and in terms of that. And I think that she was awestruck by marrying the Prince of Wales, and she didn't really have an idea what she was getting into. And I do think that Candy Smith, there was some resentment on the part of the Queen, because I think that Diana came out originally as meek and mild with her head down and kind of shy and looking up, and then ended up, you know, kind of a bit of a go your own way kind of person. Held for 11 presidents and 9 popes. That's a lot. Are you tired to be talked about yourself? I don't even know what the hell that means, Alpha Wolf. Turn on your English translator, man. She was a child when we married. Yes. So, I don't think that that ever really sat well with her. What are you going to do publicly? Forbid him to marry? And I mean, you just deal with it as it comes down the pike, and then that opened the door to like Fergie and Party City USA and getting down in Buckingham Palace and stuff, and it was just like, that's about when it reached the low point. Oh, she did, Sonny, huh? Okay. Well, we should all hope to carry the disease that well. God forbid we get it. We'll never know, Andrew. We're kind of on the outside looking in, but I do marvel at her service. I do marvel at her steadfastness, and she really embodied what it is to have the stiff upper lip and to be the traditions of British. Held from the public. Okay, we really know what about it. Charles was a jerk for sure. It's just that it was, Candy. That was the first time in my lifetime that people took a real long, hard look at the monarchy. Do we need it? I remember the headlines in the Daily Mail and the Guardian, the Royal Mail. Do we need this? Is this the future of the monarchy? And little by little, she cleaned that stuff up. She did it up. So, my hat's off to her. Yeah, the UK tabloids were insane, and then they passed the laws, right, Andrew, that there were certain limitations of what you could do. They had the paparazzi laws came in so that you would not be driving through the streets of Paris and have 50 paparazzis on motorcycles and cars chasing you for pictures. All right, we don't see that stuff. Well, obviously, right, Prince William and Princess Kate are they're very much cut in the mold of Queen Elizabeth, right? Or the Globe, yeah. The news of the world almost pure trash. Yeah, you figured that out. All those traditions of Murdoch and Carrie Packer and all those assholes. She always wore the brightest colors to be seen in the crown. Well, the camera was always on her. Right, but did they not pass laws that said that changed the whole paparazzi culture with anti-stalking laws and protections for people? The best thing I've met for the last 10 years. Oh, well, thank you, Alpha Wolf. That really makes my day. Yes, she has passed. She has passed. Yeah, it's changed quite a bit now, and it's actually helped to elevate the status of the monarchy once again after slipping down to just... it started getting trashy there, right? I mean, skiing, Princess Diana and Fergie hitting the slopes with the... you know, like a bunch of ski bunnies, and there's, you know, the John Claude Keelys. You don't know what the hell's going on, right? Crazy. But it is a time to mourn and then move on. It's going to be very interesting to see the It'd be interesting to see a coronation. I mean, you haven't had one in 70 years. 70. I mean, you've been invested. The Prince of Wales was invested, but that's different. I can still Diana's secret daughter on the moon, and I kid you no, Jesus. Yeah, she had spunk candy. I always said she was like my favorite royal in a negative way because she reminded me of me, just kind of a wild child outsider. Loss is always sad, but yeah, how you doing, Judy? Good to see you. Hi, Brandy. But I've given you my thoughts on that about how great I think and how steady her service was, and I always look forward to her Christmas addresses, good or bad. She was there, and her father was quite the king too, and very stately. I never cared for Edward VIII. I thought he was a bad apple when he was collaborating with the Germans and Nazis, and almost to the point that the British Secret Service, MI6 or whatever the hell it is, really hit the alarm bells with Churchill and Chamberlain and all these people. Yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. The Best Buy, the Monitor, the cool hats, the ladies always wear. Oh, you like those cool hats? They keep the millinery hat. They keep the millinery business alive, right? Well, thank you, Alpha Wolf. If you're on my TikTok, you can see more than my soul. Her purse was a prop, depending on where she put it. It was a signal that it was time to leave. Okay, well, that's right, James. Yeah, quite the look for England, having come from such a bloodline. But the thing is, very few people even understand the bloodline of the Windsor family. You know, they were really and honestly of German heritage, and they changed their name in World War I to distance themselves from their heritage. Back in 1917, and Queen Victoria was related to Kaiser Wilhelm, who was related to the Tsar of Russia, and that's why they said that they would never fight World War I, because it was all fighting within the family. So, you know, it is what it is. But they sure as hell made a clean break with that. I don't know about amazing, but I wasn't surprised when that flashed across the headline today, because they've been kind of prepping this for a couple weeks, and you know, the Queen's health is, she's limited her schedule, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm doing okay. How you doing? Diane's humanitarian work is beyond no other her legacy. Well, that's a good thing, Jazzy. I do not disparage Princess Diana whatsoever, because she got in way over her head. She looked down the line at the rest of her life and knew that she was not going to be able to shape herself the way that the expectations were that she would shape her, that she would be. She was too young. There was too much of an age difference with the Prince of Wales. And I think that was the most telling thing of all. I think it's remarkable, because when Camilla Parker Bowles came in as the Prince of Wales consort, right? How remarkably calm, and how good their relationship has been. Yeah, beautiful outfits and hats. You like the state of the steering wheel addresses. Don't forget who first coined that term. So we shall see what the hell happens coming up. Do 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. But today was just another brutal day. It's 106 at the current time. Here, that's down from about 110 up here today. Charles had been boofing that Camilla. All I can say is better him than me. That's all I gotta say. I like my women beautiful, right? And I love her fast. She ran a tight ship, lots of rules, and absolutely. Are you shitting me? No garlic allowed in the kitchen? The relief from the weather, Jazzy, is supposed to be coming on Saturday. I believe it when I see it. Oh, did you see the sunrise? As one of the RVs went down in flame, they got, oh shit. Sorry to hear that, D-Nice. RV fires are a real threat. You know, you have RVs that are jiggling and travel trailers and fifth wheels. They're shaking apart. Every mile they're on the road, they're rattling apart. Seams are opening, wires are being frayed, insulation's being scraped off, and you get short circuit. Can easily cause fires. Or you get wheel bearings that are overheated and flame up. Terrible. Thank you very much, Alpha Wolf. Now I'm thinking tomorrow, Luce, I don't know if you're in here, I'm thinking about doing I might either do it tonight as a supplemental live stream late night, or tomorrow to start to do like a weekly sports outlook, talk about the lines, talk about the betting, and exchange some thoughts. I don't imagine a lot of people would be there the first couple one, but I think it's something over time that might get people might find interesting as we click down and look at some of these college games and see what happened. I had the over 95. What are we talking about? Over 95 in what? Basketball? The Queen? You're going to cash that at Ladbrokes, right? We play tonight against Rome when an exciting game starts soon. It really surprises me that, that Buffalo is a favorite playing it's the first time in my memory that a Super Bowl champion at home is like a 3-point dog to a team that didn't really advance that far in the playoffs. Shocks me. Hey Jody, how you doing? So we'll think about doing that maybe tomorrow, something like that. I'm going to see your platform shoes, just to go down and share some thoughts, see if people want to talk college football and NFL. It won't be any baseball. I'm wrapped up on that bird's flown the coop. Yeah, I'm just keeping cool. Jody, 109, 110 today, just crispy again. Supposed to break. I don't even know if we're going to get the breeze tonight that we got last night, so I don't know. Love and purple, I like purple. Yeah, late night, I think after I close out the regular chat tonight, I'm going to fire it up for an hour. And I think, moderators aren't required to be there, but I think I'm going to go over some of the more interesting games that'll be coming up on the college program, and we'll talk a little bit of football. By that time, the game will probably still be going on, but we'll see what happens. I'm vaporized right now, Jody. All you're seeing is a holographic image of me. That's all you're seeing. Hey, Amanda. So we might try to roll that on Thursday nights for an hour or so, and just see what people think and weigh in. And the people that want the regular streams, they can go off to sleep. Well, thank you, Candy. Love sports, particularly football. Yeah, I have a passion, especially for college. I don't bet the pro game because the spreads are, especially early in the season, they put these lines so tight that all you're doing is just paying the big on this shit, on these plus 110, minus 110. The money line doesn't reward people. So I'm not doing that. So, but I'll keep an eye on it. I'm sure I'll have opinions. We want the doom and gloom. Well, that's the regular here, MR. This rally's continued for another day here. It's not a very strong rally. Yeah, we'll see, Lucid's, because I'll be the first transgender gal to break into the sports betting world, right? Vegas Rosie. They haven't made AFC, well, it's almost. Right? They were supposed to go all the way to the Super Bowl. But they ran into a buzzsaw called the Cincinnati Bengals. Bzzzt. But you find me a chance, yeah, Vegas Rosie, you find me a team opening up the season as a Super Bowl champion playing at home that's going to be an underdog to a visiting team. Yeah, I'd be like a odds person, Candy, looking at the lines and saying where I think things are and having people like Loose weigh in. Love to have somebody like, get the super lock in college football. I'd like to have somebody Loose on. Doesn't have to come on camera, but hit it up on the phone and call in, right? When are you visiting the UK? When is Coronation Day? This pandemic fucked up so many things, I gotta tell you. I'm so sick of this shit. We got climate out of control, and thank God fuel prices have backed off a little bit. But we got to keep an eye on interest rates. Cool. I like to make small bets in our sport. Well, you're lucky that you can do that, Candy, because I'm in a position where out here in California is like the mother lode of potential profit for MGM, for William Hill Sports, for all of the USA Bets and all these companies and FanDuel and all. This is like the mother lode. And come November, we're voting on two propositions. The first proposition, Prop 26, says entitle the existing Indian tribes that have casinos to have the sports book. Now, they've not indicated that they're going to share anything with non-gaming tribes. Maybe give them some peanuts. That's Prop 26, says we keep it within the tribal casinos. You come into the casino, you want to make a sports bet, you drive your ass in here to a casino. Prop 27 says open that shit wide open to anybody that wants to have it, and we'll donate 15% of the money to non-gaming tribes, and we'll have X amount go to homeless. Okay? Of course, I'd like it to be open, that you can have competition come in, because I'm going to tell you what, I got nothing against the Native American. I voted for Indian gaming because I like to see people succeed and have success, especially people that have been marginalized, bullied across the nation, put on reservations. And I've been through some of these reservations, and these things are really unbelievable. Riven with alcoholism and inferior educations and things like that. It's helped to put money in the pockets of tribes out here. But I do think that the tribes that are here are now greedy. The San Manuel tribe down outside of Palm Springs that runs the casino down there, Siquan Casino outside of San Diego. We've got, how you doing, Jackie Blue? How you doing, babe? It's day after day, honey. We've got the Great Rancheria. Okay, down here. They don't want to share shit. And I'm telling you what, if you go gamble in one of those casinos right now, you don't hear shit. No machines are going off. No jackpots are hitting. Nothing down there. Last time I went down with Bobby, I don't know, I took $100 or something like that. I pissed through that like nothing. For the rest of the time, I walk around. I just said, you know what? I'm going to see if anybody's winning. Nobody was winning jack shit. Tighter than Vegas. Okay. Now, you tell me what kind of lines are going to be available to people down there. When if that Great Rancheria is the only sports book that can legally book bets in this county for all of San Francisco and all that shit, you tell me what those lines are going to look like. Now, you might get some sharp money in, but there'd be hooks galore on that shit. So I say, for the sake of people here, that they should open it up to everybody and let some money go off to the homeless and let some money go to the non-gaming tribes that don't have casinos. Yeah, there ain't going to be good lines. It's going to be shit. People are going to be mauled here. So it's very anti-competitive, and it's these outfits are very greedy now. Very greedy. That casino is lone and connected to ours. I was surprised people were winning. I didn't see anybody buy scratch-offs. So I don't know, candy, because number one, the market is so huge here. The potential sports betting market is so huge here. Because theoretically, we're not supposed to have offshore books. If you want to make a bet, you have to go to Reno or Las Vegas. The market is so huge here that they were kind of afraid to think about how this shit's going to go down. I'm very depressed to drive through some parts of Piner. It's depressing, man. Go down to Yuma, Arizona. Look at these Native American churches and read the stories there of forced conversions and everything short of human torture and things. You think if they allowed, that would steer business away from Vegas? I'm not sure, Dirty Lettuce, because if Prop 27 wins, which opens it up to MGM and William Hill and a lot of the bigger sports book companies, then they're going to profit by it, right? The Vegas connection's going to make money. If it's run by the Indian casinos and the tribes, they're going to probably, what do you think, Luce? They're going to choke down people, right? And if you show the slightest ability to win, they're probably going to choke down your action or ban you from the book. Okay. Are you headed to LA? No, I'm not going to LA, honey. I had to cancel that trip due to the heat. My company didn't want anybody mobile right now. So, but you know, here, Scottish Aaron, we've leveled it up with Indian gaming here. And unfortunately, yeah, Patricia Wakefield called me last night. She thinks, not called me, but contacted me last night. She appreciates the shout-outs that we give her on the channel, and she said it won't be much longer she'll be able to get back on the chat. Read an article, man, or not. Bath in 70 years is looking for love. Yeah, good luck with that. So I think open it up, get the professional companies in here that are going to put a competitive line in. Yeah, the Hammett terrible fire. It's all, you know, it's a preview of coming attractions here. We try to shout out Patricia Wakefield every evening. So, yeah, we love her. She's been a backbone of this chat. She's listening, I'm sure, right now. Hitting the okay, thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Great to see you. God save the king. Hey, yeah, Julie Army mom too. So I'm all about open competition. Because if it's just these Native American tribes, they're just gonna crush people on these books here. And thank God, because I can't, I can't. How can I push Mr. Z to line shop? The guy's kind enough, working on a damn crane in 115-degree heat, to be able to go down and drive to a casino and make some bets for us. So I can't. Hey, man, go to the Westgate, go to the Circa. Check the lines, right? So we're I'm already enough of a disadvantage, but thank God the line's steaming right now in my direction on most shit, so I'm happy. There's Julie. Let me cool this off for a second. Flood, Indian medicine there. Well, same thing happened loose in China with the, with the opium importation by the British of opium into China. The Circa is amazing. The Circa will also book a bet on the NFL, no matter what the size is. They don't ban people. The Westgate, which used to be the Las Vegas Hilton, the Circa, and I don't know the third one. There's one more that doesn't ban people. If you're, they may not book you as big a bet as you want, but they don't ban people from there. Hey, how you doing, Kenneth? Yeah, we love Patricia Wakefield. She always gets a charge out of our shout outs that we give her. So it's been quite a monumental day with the passing of the Queen. So I don't know how the existing Indian tribes are pouring tons of money so that they can control sports betting. To me, that they've become very greedy, but there are certain tribes that have never gotten a thin dime from these groups, non-gaming Indian tribes, the Middletown Band up in Lake County, for one, that want to open it up, and then they get a cut of whatever percentage is bet. And also, ostensibly, there's help for the homeless too, which will further grow the problem here of homelessness and all that. So I don't really know how it's going to come down. I'm just not sure. Yeah, it's normal to get banned, JR, or you get choked down. They limit you. Because books will say, we're not here for, they'll send you a little sweet, if you're online or something. We've limited your account because this is a recreational activity and you've been identified as a professional bettor, and therefore we've restricted you to $1 or whatever. Yeah, are not bad and give checks by the month. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm happy. Hey, Justin. But yeah, sports books will definitely ice you out. Yep, they will definitely 86 you from betting if you're good. You cannot walk into a Circa, even a Westgate, the old Hilton. You can't drop $25,000 on a college football game because they're scared. You know something they don't do. They'll welcome any size bet on football, NFL, but they won't take the bet on. They'll just limit your $500, $1,000 or something like that, because they figure you're a wise guy. So. And they don't like to be beaten up. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for it to cool down. It's a cool 104. I don't even know if we're going to get a breeze tonight. Last night we started to get a breeze. I'm not even sure about tonight, how that's going to come down. I have no idea. I really had high hopes that today would be different than it was. People ask about, tomorrow we continue the little bit of a rally here from our initial drop off of the early August early August highs. So we'll see how far that goes. I think a lot of people think that we successfully tested the low of June here and it's off to the races. We shall see. 52 here Friday, 97 today. I think it's supposed to be in the 80s. Wise guys are necessary. Keep the books honest. Well, remember this though, PC. The books have to show a profit to continue. And ones like William Hill that took over so many of the small operations, like you walk into the where we were walking through with Mr. Z. We were walking through, we were coming from where that concert was outside. We passed through the Golden Gate, and they had a little William Hill book area there. Really shitty little operation. But if you even sneeze the wrong way, William Hill will ban you from the book. Do gambling streams on Twitch, make ridiculous money. Well, no, Twitch doesn't save streams, Prince. Twitch does not save as many rules. It's a terrible book, Justin. Oh, books lose. Books have taken a beating before. Running a book wasn't, book wants a profit. So if you're a threat to the book, sayonara, baby. It's like if you somehow were smart and you had an edge on, which is impossible, but let's say theoretically you could sit down in the slot machine and put a magic hex on it so it started winning over time. Not a huge amount, but just every time you put your player's card in, 9 times out of 10 you were walking away with $500, $1,000. You better damn sight believe that somebody would be investigating that shit. Okay? So especially online, you're much more vulnerable to being 86'd off the property, so to speak, or limited. It's one guy in Denver that has a pretty good system. He has to keep changing phones. So book bets. He showed the guy he's limited to $1 a bet. I'm not really excited for the NFL deja vu just because of the competitiveness. I mean, it's great for hometown teams, but Commissioner is so happy his wet dream of parity has come true that look at how ridiculously tight these lines are on these games. Slots are rigged. Well, of course they're rigged. Sad by the loss today. Yeah. Casino and books have the right to tell you. Of course you do. When you play slots, do you use a player card? Sometimes they will pull it out, and then what do you know? Sometimes, some people believe that you hit a 20-teamer for $1, like Kelly Stewart did. Some people believe that you should not use a player card. I don't know. But they're not giving you cash these days. They're giving you free play. Hey, Sarah Kate, how you doing, sweetie? Every change they've been has to corporatize the gambling experience. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, you could just, hey man, I've been playing here. Can I get a buffet slip here? Hey, yeah, here you go. Now it's all the player card. Now you don't get cash back anymore unless you negotiate beforehand. If you're going to come in with $500,000 or $1 million on the weekend, they'll say we'll rebate 10% of your playback or I know you'd rather not start a war over you-know-who football. Bring it on, Jackie. Start that war, honey. I considered an additional phone just to get free bets. I babysat my... Yeah, kids suck the life out of you, Sarah Kate. And what a beautiful gal you are. So I don't know. Casino, no windows, certain content. It's all psychology. It's all designed to keep your eye on the level. The slot machines are the single most profitable area of casinos. And the worst thing about Native American gaming is they don't have to disclose what their hold is. They might be holding 25 cents of every dollar that you put in that machine. Which means you turn your $100 over 4 times and you're gone on average. Vegas, they have to report every monthly report or whatever, quarterly report, and tell you what's the profit they've made on the nickel machines, the quarter machines, the dollar machines, the baccarat tables, the downtown casinos, the strip casinos. Right? So they're limited. They can't hold more than, like, I don't know what it is, 10% or something, 15%. Nino, I've got some chicken thawed out tonight. What you come on? And this is the only one. Oh, well, we love you, Sarah. You're sweet, honey. And I got the Arkansas, honey. Razorbacks and Gamecocks. How about that? In the unfriendly confines of the stadium there. It's going to be feasting on Gamecock. South Carolina Gamecock. Okay. Let's see. So, but you get like 104 degrees, and I'm not really much down with eating. That's for damn sure. So, but yeah, I think I'll try that out. So later tonight, PC, when the regular chat ends, around 9 o'clock my time, I'm going to fire up a sports chat. We're going to talk about some football, and we'll probably have some scores coming in from the Buffalo, Los Angeles Rams game. Yeah, what a feast on Gamecock with the Rattler, right? So we'll have a few things to say about that. So those of you who care to stick around for that, that's fine. But we just go down the list and see what we got. See what we got going on. Vegas Rosie. All right, let's check out the lines. Let's check out the action. See what people think about some of the NFL games coming up this weekend. They really did open up with some real barn burner games coming up, I'll tell you. Just like college got a hell of a schedule coming up this week. And they've really learned how to put marquee games like Pittsburgh, West Virginia, some of these big time rivalries early instead of waiting for the end of the year. Yeah, watch the Rams game. It'll probably be like 9 o'clock or something like that my time. Probably around 9 p.m., something like that. So I don't imagine we'll have a ton of people, but it's something. If it's reasonably fun, then we'll have a good time. You know, we'll talk about things. I'm not there to dominate it. I'll offer opinions. I've got really smart, top gear people like Loose 72 that knows these things inside out. Yeah, we'll see what happens on the game. Yeah, every weekend, and we'll just see how it goes. I always like to try different things on the channel too, and this brings in a whole nother segment of people that might get a charge out of, geez, what is this tran? Now we got a tranny doing doing Vegas talk? Really? Sports talk? What next? Right? I got to put my Steve Stevens shades on. Right? I just went in again. There's a complimentary copy of Guess Whose Pictures. Wow, it's crazy. That's crazy that Diana's picture's on the cover. Gamecocks sound like a porn site for the internet, huh? Action makes the weekend games much more enjoyable. Yeah, and so does opinion. I like it when people come in with a diversity of opinion. I want people to tell me that the Vegas Raiders are going to have a kick-ass year. I want people to tell me who the dark horse is in the NFL. I want people to tell me who's gonna lose against the spread in college football. Lou's probably telling me, Rosie, you better buckle your ass in for that Stanford USC game. And since I bet small, it doesn't really much matter. Yeah, it's the 25th anniversary of her death. That's pretty wild. So I think we'll have a good time. We'll see what the hell happens. And then if it goes good, we'll have Luce call in as the co-host, right? Vegas Aces in the WNBA final. I bet on USC over Stanford, yeah. Well, it's certainly what the hell I took, and it's been a pretty stable line. I've got a little bit of steam on a couple lines, which is good. Central Arizona, no time change for us. Ooh, $9.99. Well, I'm not going to give them away, PC, right? But I'm in no position to sell shit. William Hill will tell you where to place money. William Hill will also tell you get the hell out. William Hill is a really pricky. They just want the guys to come in with the Packers jerseys, visiting from Wisconsin and putting their bets down, right? Or the Arizona Cardinals, or they don't want no Sharpies in there, okay? The headline is 25 years without Diane. Now we got 12 hours without the Queen, right? William Hill, that's funny as hell. All right, let's do a little walking around. Let's see if the heat's roasted people's. They might as well be Candy Smith, as regulated as they are. I mean, what the serious hell? You know, William Hill took over and establishes little book operations in some of these casinos, and then gives them a certain kickback on that, which is great for the casino because they don't have to staff up the. But I'll tell you what, Boyd's, and I don't want to hurt Mr. Z's feelings, but Boyd has really effed us on some of the shit that we've booked. They have hooked the living hell out of us. FanDuel took over TVG Racing. Yeah, they also have a track called FanDuel Track out there too. So they're making money. To beat these operations takes a miracle. Now, I'll tell you, just to give you a heads up, it's going to be spicy, this stuff, so don't be all, you know, if I'm cursing and I got sunglasses on and I'm twisting names around and having fun, I don't want anybody having a fit that I'm, you know, I didn't sign on for this or whatever. All right? This will be Vegas Rosie tonight. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, DraftKings, because competition is good for the player and it's bad for the book. So good. Good, good, good. So I have to tell my moderators, take it easy. Stand down. Let the fur fly, baby. We got to get Luce's opinion on the Akron Zips. It's nice to see Jackie Blue tonight. Is Mr. Z here? Is he here? Yeah, he's not. No, I'm just saying we're lucky we get the bets in. I'm giving you props because you work your ass off and you take time to go book bets. I'm just saying they are a very cheesy book, but I have enough confidence in my shit. I'm not going to cry about it. You know, if Alabama's going to win by 19, they're going to win by 28. I don't give a shit. It's fine. I'm not down there to line shop, and I'm not there to waste Mr. Z's time. We get it in. We're putting peanuts on it anyway. It's a little bit of a place marker. But I'm sure as hell not going to waste his time. Ooh, yes, right here. I don't know. Back up here. Good. Gonna give me a spot. How kind is this? No, I'd like Mr. Z. We're on a roll. We've already doubled our bankroll, so we're gonna see how we do. If I get 3 out of 5, I'm happy this weekend. Do. Let's move that Lexus along, bro. It's 101 here. I'm just glad you're able to book the bet, because this state can't even get out of its own way. This whole thing of sports betting just totally discombobulated this state. So Mr. Z's with me, the road to $1 million. I mean, he does it up. The best part of Mr. Z was seeing that he went to the casino last Thursday and he had a damn hot dog and beer. A couple hot dogs and some beer, which made me happy as hell. I was thrilled. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to walk around with this. Brian, I'm not ever watching any games. The only thing I watch is highlights, that's it. I don't watch games. That's not my dealio. Let's see if we can walk around a bit here. I don't want things to influence me. I'll wait till the highlight reel. Alright, let's head out here. Man, is it hot. Let's get a temperature reading over here. Whew. Oh my God, Candy, that's cool. No, I don't watch the games, no. 100 and what do we got? 102 right now. I don't have TV, Nori. Watching a game clouds my judgment. I know the key components of a game that I like to focus on. And one thing that I'm digging this year is the weakness and crappiness of this transfer portal. What is this? Lost Church. I know it's hotter than hell though, but I'm sick of being in the van. I want to be outside. But I don't know if we're going to get a breeze tonight. So that was cool that Mr. Z had a couple hot dogs, he had a beer. Oh, there is a breeze. That really did my heart good. So we'll see what next week brings. I definitely can't make it down this weekend. And my thing in LA is indefinitely postponed anyway because of the heat. And everything is closed up, people inside. Oh, I just watch YouTube on my phone. Yeah, 2 chili cheese dogs cost. The beer should be cheap in the sports book. What you got to do is, well, that's, I don't know, the Orleans. Gold Coast might be a better sports book, I don't know. But I have to think about the convenience of Mr. Z. I can't, you know, if I'm down there, I can line shop and do all that shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Really nobody outside tonight. This is like a ghost town tonight. It's too hot. And that breeze is still coming from the south based on the directions, based on that flag. That breeze is coming in from the southwest. That's the wrong direction to be cooling down tonight, so it's going to be hotter than a stripper's ass on a Friday night at midnight. Grandma loves me. Yeah, I like to be in. I like to be using the pool before it gets chilly, because Mr. Z will tell you the end at Halloween. It's like they throw a switch, and all of a sudden, woo! Those cold breezes coming. And it's like, you don't want to be in that pool. The hell's this ugly ass thing here? The hell? I want to take Mr. Z to the pepper mill. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody always tells me go to the pepper mill, but I like the fact we did. I love what we did last time. We found places that were so good. That mint, that I give him a blue ribbon for our selection. Was outstanding last time. Starbuckies. What the hell's this guy doing? Logging in. Yeah, I think this time we're going to go down to Chinatown. We're going to have some, review some of the stuff on Spring Mountain Road down there. Maybe have a dim sum one day. Tacos, awesome. Elvis Lego. Well, I'd just like to go over there with him and look around and drop in on VIP Sports. The bookie killer. Puzzles. Y'all do puzzles? Damn, man, that'd take me forever. I gotta get... Las Vegas is the closest place to get some really good Chinese food. Oh, don't say that. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't believe now. Look at the golden hours. The golden hour is already here. I mean, it's a big difference from August now. It's just amazing. Even though time it is 6:30, and look at this stuff. It's the end of the golden hour. We'll figure it out. If we keep going the way we do, man, we're doing good down there. Food reviews and 5,447 square feet. Good luck. Rosenberg's department store. We'll do it up. We'll figure it out. I want to see if Mr. Z is going to go over to Tropicana out that way. I think they got some Central American, or that. What about that place on? What the hell was it? Main Street out there, Mr. Z? They had that El Salvadoran. Some pupusas out there. That place would be worth a review. Here's the library. I don't know if the library's open tonight or not. Boy, there's nobody downtown tonight. Yeah, we'll check it out. I mean, we walked past it and I thought that's an amazing little place, and maybe if it's not 1,000 degrees, we could sit out and have something to eat there. I don't know. I'm gonna have a hell of a time renting that. You know, I think the death of the storefront is going to continue. Let's check out the library. Yeah, you don't see, it's too horrendous to be on the street. But this guy's wearing rags over here. Sad. His drawers are, you'd think that they'd come and give him some clothes. I've seen girls just practically just wearing panties walking around the street. So sad. No shoes. Sonoma County Library. Do do do. Float your boat. What the hell is that? Something down in Petaluma. Maybe we'll go down to Petaluma tomorrow night. What do you think, guys? It's been a while. Last time I didn't have the flashlight for the Ratatorium. That was a disappointment. All these homeless are hanging out here. Boo, 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 boo. Well, I think we have cooling centers that are set up right now, so I'm not really particularly worried. But I can't stay out too long myself on account of I don't have any water or anything. Yeah, it depends how hot it is. Talking topless bar. I don't know. They used to have poker rooms, and you know, it's all gone. Strip bar, not anymore. Yeah, it depends how cool it is tomorrow night. But it's been a while since we've been down in Petaluma, and tomorrow night could be a fun night to do that. I'm nice and cool though. I got shorts on and not too bad. Yeah, he might be around tomorrow. I think he'll probably be playing. He likes to make money. I don't know if I go down to the tunnels tonight. Yeah, it's too fucking hot to climb that hill. Well, you don't have that anymore. I mean, strip bars today are all raw and in your face. There's nothing striptease about that. It's right there, baby. Prince Fern. Well, PC, you can always go over to the zoo is still going strong, right? Get your ass kicked over there. Bobby wouldn't even take me to the zoo. He's like, oh hell no, when you get drinking your big mouth, it's like I'll be fighting for my life. I guess I do, I don't know if Nino's here or not. No, I don't go to Starbucks. It's unaffordable for me. And I don't like how stiff their coffee is anyway. Yeah, Bobby's like, are you kidding me? You'll get us killed over there. Not you, but I'll be killed. Ooh. Fire resilient buildings. That's about what we need out here. I got kind of a big mouth. I go to bars and stuff. Especially I get in fights with girls and other trans and people like that. 1.3 million for that. Shit. This is like another world. Well, I mean, if y'all enjoy it, that's good. I got no problem. A lot of people enjoy Starbucks. But Starbucks is now a shrinking enterprise. $10-10, that's about what I would expect in that game. Defensive battle. I gotta be careful this phone doesn't overheat just damn walking down the street. Yeah, Space Girl. Well, Bird and I talked about going to the Halloween thing if the Whiskey Chip's gonna have the adult masquerade thing. I don't know. I don't think we've seen one person on the street tonight other than a homeless, home challenged person. Hey Tootie, thank you. Yeah, chicken in a bag is great. Excellent day. Look at that, the golden hour. That sun is gone down. We're not going to get a breeze tonight. It's going to be another effing miserable night. Nice to see you, baby girl. Why did you change your name? It's my shitty Verizon here. Oh, you need an appointment. God. For me, I just like 7-Eleven, Dunkin' Donuts. They're great. They are good. Takamine guitar. Well, I'll be in my Halloween outfit, my corset and my panties and witch's hat. For sure. Ernie Ball. Oh, this is my old electrologist right here. The woman that altered my beautiful sparkly rose gold party dress. Wonder how many homeless are over in this park now. Damn, it is hot as F. Hey Magda. No, this is Thursday night chooching, honey. I think tomorrow night we're going to head down to Petaluma. I told you the content will be ramping up. I've got a video coming up tomorrow, sportsbook video, comparing what I call the holistic approach to picking compared to computer modeling. It's weird these days. I'm seeing a lot more people that are homeless in their 50s, 60s. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate. Well, it's understandable, Magda. It's like hot as F here. Oof. We're gonna wait till this bloke is like got eyes for me here. Gives me the creeps. Light it up. Dude really freaked me. Guy just started coming in on me right there. There he is again. This guy's definitely stalking me tonight. Do do do. I guess this condo will be done soon. That monstrosity. Weird, I got no idea what the hell these things are for. I guess independence. That was weird. E pluribus scrotum. One ball for all. If you were, I would get fired if I had like working for Royal Bank of Canada when I was developing the business for the private banking side and all that shit, currency trading. Could you imagine if I brought clients through a door that looked like this? Shit, in Hong Kong, man, it was like big time, big money. Looks like a cheesy ass branch. God almighty. Embarrassing. Yep, E pluribus scrotum. Free balling tonight. Hot breeze tonight, no relief. This is going to be terrible. Yeah, I mean, what an embarrassment. I'm going to take people through that. They're like, what the fuck? You can't even have a nice office? You got some third world? You're supposed to have nice dark mahogany paneling, brass sconces. Yeah, they're going away, Adrenaline. That's exactly correct. There's no point to have them. And it's going to further accelerate the decline of street level businesses, shops and things. But it is nice to get out of the van, and I don't want to get too used to fitting air conditioning because I've gotten super acclimated to the horrendous heat. So if we don't have a breeze coming tonight, I'm going to have to take a hot shower before I finally lay down. Let's see. I don't know if the Russian River, the sports bar, is down over here. Well, I walked by a place here, the guy's armpits of hell. I don't know about the pits of hell, but damn, the guy left a vapor trail behind him. Phew. He didn't have, his drawers were rags. Poor bastard. It's like the freaking armpits of hell. For lease. Oh man, here he is again. This guy's wearing a heavy freaking hoodie. How you doing, Captain? Sierra Electric. No, I'm not really a big sugar person. Like something out of a Charles Dickens novel. Boo 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 boo. There's the English tea room. It almost seems like so anachronistic, this thing. Like how many people are thinking of going to a tea room these days? Tomorrow from 11 to 3. Pay your taxes, you peasants. Not many people sitting outside tonight. They don't even have a sports feed in this place. Right. Ting Hao Chinese. Man, this town is just roasted. Put a fork in it, it is done. You know, I don't know, a sports bar used to be defined by good food first and foremost, then decent beer selection, some nice game selection. Now I don't know what the hell it is. Mi Pueblo. They got this new Italian place, Oro de something or other. Oro de Napoli. I guess if Diane comes up again, it's going to have to be the falafel place. It's pretty quiet tonight. Inventory reduction, aka going out of business. Yeah, we're gonna get down on some football action. We'll see if Luce has any surprise games on the book for the NFL this weekend. Any surprises? You need to, you already look at the menu, but yeah, I know, Magda. It's just, you know, it's a prioritization of money right now. Champagne bar and tapas. Ooh, 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 ooh. AC inside. Boy, that's a sign of the times. Well, maybe in your world, it's certainly an objective. It's certainly an object in my world. For damn sure. We ain't born to the purple. Here's the Italian place, Oro di Napoli. Do 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 do. A few people in there. Hey June. I really don't know, Magda. I'm a person of very simple tastes. I can't feel comfortable if a menu is like ridiculously expensive. I can't enjoy. I'm not built that way. Carmen's Bistro. I thought it was closed. It's just nobody's around. Look at this shit. The front of this building came off in April, March, April. They still haven't fixed it. Man, what the serious hell? Yeah, ice cold beer. It is roasting on the streets tonight. There will be no breezes tonight. No breezes.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it ain't gonna happen. I felt bad enough when the boss threw down those prime steaks. I mean, what the hell, man? Like $70 a package for them? Are you kidding me? I mean, how can you feel eating that? Wow. Walk sign is on to cross Mendocino Avenue. Do 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 do. God darn, it's hot. All we get tonight is a hot breeze. What they should do is open up the restaurants at 8 o'clock and then have service till midnight. Yeah, I'm just miserable. It's just cumulatively taking a toll on me. Just don't feel like eating anything. Colder than your ex's heart. There you go. Oh, shit. Like the worst heat wave ever. Yeah, it does that to me. It knocks the shit out of my appetite. Magda, what was it that appealed to you when that you got married? I always ask people that are divorced, like, what did you see in a guy? Love is blind, marriage is an eye opener, but I'm just saying. Do 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 do. Still 98 degrees. Roasting my sack off. Well, I think that's the way with most guys, and most women are sweet and attentive in the beginning, and then the reality sets in. Bird said that Mediterranean kitchen was pretty good over there. I said, what did you get? He said, I don't know what it was, but it tasted pretty good. He probably had a shawarma or something, I don't know. Hey Spirit, how are you? Yeah, I'm feeling hot today. Buster Poindexter, baby. Whew. On account of it's hot. Start off with a nice bottle of water tonight. No way my lips can touch alcohol until the sun goes down. Well, just remember, when you start dating someone, you're going to see the best foot forward. And there's always going to be some slippage. Wow, this time last night it was like 82 degrees, freaking 98. Hey Iowa, I'm doing good. How you doing? In a bit, Iowa, I'm just driving home. Yeah, well, not everybody can maintain a high standard. People are equipped for a certain amount of slippage, but it's when the slippage is major or shit comes out that you never knew about beforehand. That's when stuff goes off the rail, right? You know, like, why didn't you tell me that you were $184,000 in debt or something? Or that you had like 6 maxed out credit cards or something. Like, what the serious hell? Hope Cupcake didn't go up in flames from the heat today. Cupcake, you are beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I got for free. Ooh, which makes it so nice to me. You are so beautiful. 1-800-CARS for Rosie. How about that? To me, can't you see? I'm gonna see if I can get Cupcake out on assignment again with a new secret agent. I hit that market just right for cars and stuff, so. Oh man, it's like 1,000 degrees in here. Shit. The hell's the temperature? Shit. 93 in the house. Oof. Nino's package came in today. All right, there we go. Ooh, yeah, it'll get down to bed by bedtime, hopefully. By 4 a.m. it'll be down to about 78, 80. Hey, bird. Anything melted here? I think one more day of this wretched heat. No way, I want a beer right now. Oof. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't care about baseball anymore. That eagle flew the coop. Boo-ba-doo. Don't tell me we don't got internet tonight. We melted off the pole tonight. Boo 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 boo. Ba boo boo boo. Temperature's 58. Wow, you enjoy it. Said all day about the Queen and just the whole world. Yeah, well, it ain't a happy time right now, you know. It is what it is. Boo 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 doo doo. Knock this real quick. Where's the fucking NFL score? (17-10) Buffalo. 3:06 in the third quarter. All right. Let's get set here. Nice to know their last of it is swearing a new prime minister. Yeah, she did it up, man. She did it up. Let's get the side chat on. Boo 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 boo. Heat stroke and MoFo. There we go. I can finally see you guys. Let's get those thumbs up going tonight. Hey P. Carver, how are you? Yep, Birdworks is a day labor out in this shit. I sweat so much, man. It was like being dehydrated. On that. 56 degrees. We might have that on Sunday or Monday, you know. It might be good. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. We don't have any AC here, so no matter what you're doing, it's a bitch. Vegas Rosie, that's it. Don't forget, after this chat tonight, there will be a second chat for those of you who care to talk about sports betting, bookmakers, odds, best ways to bet, state of the industry. Well, Magda, I mean, a lot of people want, you know, that's why I put it at the end of this chat, so. I'm just ragged out on this heat. If you guys could hit that thumbs up button, it would really be appreciated tonight. Somebody tonight in the chat said, wouldn't that be weird if this was like a new norm for this area? I'd be like, the hell out of here. Yeah, birds racked out on the laying down. Tomatoes are ruined, man. That's a done deal. Tomatoes are El Scorcho. Betting the markets where my critical thinking. Well, that's cool. Loose, bet there'll be a lot of futures money coming in on the Bills tomorrow. Super Bowl champion. Remember last night how beautiful it was? We had a breeze, and tonight is like we just took an enormous step backwards. Yeah, for me, I'm lucky I don't have any fall allergy. June is bad enough with grass pollen. I don't know, EJ Adrenaline. I don't try to bet it to make a living. It's entertaining. I think it's great to match minds with the greatest in the business. Anybody that sets out to make a living from that, well, you get what you get. That's exactly what it is, Flan said. What I like, Rosie, is you find it entertaining, but the thought processes behind what you're doing for it is just incredible. That's right. You got to be able to visualize. You got to be able to look at a line and say, you know what, that line just is whacked. I've had no such thought about the NFL. Yeah, once in a while, if you can look at a board and say, wow, that line is, I can live with that. I can see an expanded line, or that line is insane. Never known you to do anything half-assed. Well, I've always kept half an eye on things in sports. Sometimes the hook is looking good, yeah. Yeah, I got hooks all in me this week. If the bets could have been booked at the Westgate, I wouldn't have the hooks. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, so it is what it is. Yeah, P. Carver, it is absolutely miserable tonight. There's just the slightest little breeze. It really teased people because we thought tonight, like we were going to start trending down from last night. I was like, oh, it's cool. And then the breeze died and it was miserable last night, late too. We really thought we were on our way. And then today was like an enormous step backwards. So I don't even know if I have confidence in the weekend. I don't know. I don't even know. But I am going to have some chicken tonight. But I'm not cooking till the sun goes down. Too hot outside. If you want to sweat your sack off doing that, not me. Not me. Plus everybody's all ragged out. People are yelling. Last night I'm trying to sleep. There's people screaming on the streets. God. Hey, P2E people just turning into like animals. The heat just makes people insane. I mean, you can imagine like New York City stuffed in the 1930s and high-rise freaking tenements and shit. No AC. people beating the hell out of each other. I tell you what, heat just brings out the worst in people. Yeah, it kind of scatters people's brains. Let me put the lights on here. Let's hope we get some breeze coming in. We got something. Guess we got shopping tomorrow night. The humidity's up a little bit, Peak Harbor, because of this. Supposed to have some moist air coming up. I don't know if it's going to reach us up here. Hey Capricorn, I know it's going to be in the LA area and Vegas, and man, I don't want to be anywhere near around that. Hence, I'm not in Las Vegas right now. I was gonna go down today and it was like, oh hell no. It's nothing more miserable than 110 degrees and like 60-70% humidity. I went through that in August. It's just like, it just accentuates the misery of the heat. When you put the humidity on top of that, holy... So I'm definitely going to have some nice chicken tonight. Thought some of that out. Remember I bought that chicken breast. We will be shopping tomorrow night. I bought some of that chicken breast. So I'll be doing it up with that. Let's see what's going on here. 24 to 10, so they're opening it up, huh? Not until Saturday. So one more day, huh, Joe? And I don't even know what my confidence level is on that, to tell you the truth. I know it's hard to sleep when it's 95 degrees inside. No, I'm not going to go to the Boston, Janet. I wonder if Diane's smoking her pound of weed and having her 5 pounds of taffy watching the Rams tonight. I think, Nick, I've become more of like a ham and a pineapple person. I think it's like an explosion of different flavors on a pizza. So at first I revolted for years. I'm like, I don't want a damn pineapple or ham on a pizza or Canadian bacon. Man, did I change my mind about that when I bit into that pineapple. Ooh, 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 so good. I might do up some pizza tomorrow night, I don't know. There's like the slightest little breeze blowing right now. So it's one of those things, Flan, I say, don't knock it till you tried it. because when that pineapple goes in, it gets caramelized by the heat, and it just, ooh, with the saltiness and the wang of the sauce, it's really, and a little bit of ham. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ah. 13 minutes to go, fourth quarter, right? Oh, I think it's fourth quarter, isn't it? Yeah, 13:27 in the fourth quarter, I think. Whiting fish any good? I got no idea, Magda. I just eat deep water, cold water fish. Make Diana weed pizza. She gets down on that weed, man. That last day, she was all on. Should have gone out and gotten some taffy here. Yeah, I think ham and pineapple would be good. I might put that on tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do, yeah, I only want deep water, cold water fish. It's all I want, man. I don't want nothing else. And don't forget, after the regular stream tonight, there will be a sports betting talk, sports talk, football. 2DT to go, plus 3,400. Where did you get 3,400 on that? Be a hell of a payoff, man. 3,400 for $100. I don't know what the hell you bet. Total touchdowns. Seems hella line on that. Pardon me. Have you had it before, Flaunt? Are you a person that would say, no, just the thought of that is repulsive to me, so I'm not going to be doing it up with that? Or are you a person that says, you know, I've never had that before, but let me try a piece of it and see what I think of it? So Deja Vu, I hope you're around. I hope you're around in the after the second chat. Oh, you've had it before. Okay. We're going to be doing it up with a little sports talk and sports betting tonight. Tried some Dana crabgrass and rolling. Didn't taste very. Don't know why anyone smokes weed. Yeah. I think a Hawaiian pizza would be good. Way too sweet. I worked in pizza for 20 plus years. Well, I'm not going to be able to tell you anything then. That's impressive. Damn, man. What the hell am I going to tell you about pizza? I still got some pineapple rings, so I might do it up tomorrow night with that. I don't know. 20 years in pizza. Cool as a cucumber, even though you know you're hot. I am hot, hot, hot. On account of I'm hot, hot, hot. You just get used to it, Tootie. What I don't like to do is go into an I don't like to go into an air-conditioned venue for a long period of time and then hit the heat. I like to have just constant exposure to the heat. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to stay up that late, Flaunt, but we're going to get down on it. Luce is going to be my co-host here. Do. Denise Lynn, how are you doing? Sliced pear and prosciutto. That sounds good. It's all relative, right, Kaylee? Because, you know, Minnesota can be hot as hell and humid. You got the humidity. So I would think that you know, Wisconsin has plenty of humidity too. Bill's minus 110. Well, it looks like a pretty good line now, right? What was shit? What was the score on the White Sox? White Sox were playing Oakland, I think. We got a score on that. The high was, I think, 110 today, Flan. Which was up from yesterday. I've just been in a bubble, Flan. My brain is so fried right now. And they called me from work, the other job. Are you gonna check in today? I'm like, man, I am just athlete 6-0 lights. What does that mean? The athletic 6-0 lights up. You know, I would have taken the. I think I would have laid some money on Oakland. That was a decent plus. I don't know what that plus 200 or 240. Oh, that had a little bit of appeal to me today. Yeah, Tootie, it's been a nightmare here. By 10 a.m. it's already like 85 degrees, and then you just know. See poor bird over here, man. He's just dragged out. I can't imagine being a day laborer in this shit. That's why I tell them, make sure you're hydrated. Make sure your fucking boss brings cases of water to the job site too. I felt drained. I couldn't put my brain on it today, Flan. Oh, White Sox 6 athletic. Okay. See, I even got that backwards today. Yeah, he's okay. Wear all the gear too, which, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, I told the boss today, I said, I can't even process right now, man. Dude, you're just going to have to make do. Right? The other place I work, they suspended travel during the heat wave. Well, I'll be in bed that way. I'll just have panties on tonight, Tootie. Yeah, but you know, here, prepping, I mean, it's like, I told him yesterday, I said the union would just walk off that fucking site. You didn't have water yesterday? Boss is like, oh shit, I better run to the store, and came back with a couple cases of water and stuff. I mean, what the hell, man? No, I'm not going to do that. Because when he got called on it, he went and he did go and get the cases of water. Maybe I might go on strike. Also, the railroad, the engineers and things might go on strike. I don't really know, Luce, what it would benefit UPS drivers to have air conditioning in the back of trucks. I'm not really sure. Because you're in and out all day. By the nature of your delivery job, I mean, I don't get it. To me, I would be miserable if I'm in and out. Just leave me hot all day. Right? Stuff with it to help cool them down, water and apples, damn, down at the terminals, yeah. So, I don't really know. I mean, I don't want to be, you know, when I worked at Phillips and I finally got done shucking the corn, and they said, we're going to promote you to warehouse. I was unloading fucking trucks of French fries, Simplot French fries, taking them into a frozen warehouse, in and out, having to put a parka on and then come out 95 degrees, and then I just hated that shit. I got my first video. Somebody put June's, please somebody put the link to June's channel so I can get that up here. And let's make sure to show my beautiful sister here, my beautiful Puerto Rican sister here, some love, and check out her stuff. Sub her up. Let's get her encouraged to be a content creator. I almost bought some smokes today. Talking about me, the student. I failed to mention the PPPs. Oh, I was talking about that, Magda. I talked about the payroll protection. Oh, honey. I talked about the cheating that's going on in that. Oh, you better believe I didn't skip that, Magda. Yep. I worked on the, we had ice vest to wear. Yeah. Yeah, P2E, I remember the boss talking about climbing the towers to change the lights on top and shit. Yeah, I didn't need that stuff in and out. I said, to hell with it, man. Finally, I got promoted to a puller in the kitchen. Hey, Mandy. Is this June's channel? Let me hit this up. Hold on a minute. Let's sub up my sister here. That's where Francis was from, Lowell, Massachusetts. I'm subscriber number 5, June. 31 to 10. What a beatdown, huh? Yeah, the boss worked 17 years at Valero Refinery. We rode by it on the way to Benicia there. I had it on the video. Yeah, so let's all sub up to June. Let's get her on her way. Sports. I'm just going to make it an additional, it's not going to be a new channel. It's going to be a supplement here once or twice a week. After we're done with the regular chat, Deja Vu, we're going to have a sports chat geared towards more like sports betting and stuff like that. We'll review some of the NCAA stuff. We'll talk about some of the pro. We got Luce in here. We got you in here as co-hosts and things, so it'll be good. Because opinions matter. That way we finish the regular chat, and the people that aren't into sports, they're not interrupted and watching something that they don't really care about. So it'll be fun, and we'll build on that. Yeah, let's show June. I mean, this is a beautiful, wonderful. I just love her to pieces. Since I don't know how, thanking my stars that she ended up on my YouTube, but I am so damn glad that she is in my chat. And she has been nothing but kind and just lovely. And we might be on different baseball teams, but you know, we love each other like sisters. That's it. So let's do it up. Everybody here, I've got 138 people here. Let's do it up. Let's do it up for her. Looks like she's got a good video of Lowell, Massachusetts. And anybody remembers Francis in the old days? Hey, it's Francis. How are ya? So I'll be checking that out tomorrow, June. You best believe it. And thank you for putting up content. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love to see you do some cooking. Love to see you. Just do it up, honey. Whatever you want to do. She's got the link there. My moderators, Candy, are dropping that. So check that link out. Please sub up to her. It'll encourage her to make more content, which will encourage more subs, which will get her moving ahead. So, Deja Vu, that's what we're going to try to institute, a little bit of a weekly or twice weekly chat at the end of the other things. And I'll hold my first self out as the first trans sports betting here. And I'm going to be a different persona when this stuff starts up. I'm just telling you guys. It's going to be spicy. All right. So I don't want my moderators going nuts, whatever ones are still around. Yeah, on this channel, Flan, yes. Live from Kitchen Stadium. So we're going to do it up. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Baby cat. I've got some pretty damn knowledgeable people in here. And tonight, the first subject I want to tackle, I got to think about this a minute. Besides just running down some stuff that's upcoming. Oh, well, I'm not going to hold back. It's going to be juicy, so I don't want people complaining. Right? Gets a little spicy, you know. It's okay. We'll get a couple marquee games. Hey, Derry D. We'll look at, talk about some potential teams to fade, some potential teams that might come good. Well, some people don't like the spice. I mean, I'm not going to hold back when it comes to sports and stuff. As you know, I got very strong opinions about stuff. And I've got a video coming out tomorrow morning about holistic sports betting versus computer modeling. These days we seem to be in the day of the nerds, right? Everything's got to be spreadsheets and Excels and tomorrow I didn't want to check Bobby too soon, but I'm going to ask him tomorrow, maybe Saturday, we can go down to Golden Gate Fields. I don't know. He might bitch about the heat, but it'll be 70 down there if it's a degree. It'll be chilly down by Berkeley, and then maybe buy him some dinner afterward and do a recorded video. Boop, 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 boop. No, I'm not going to get the racing for him till tomorrow. I gotta see if Bobby's going to go first loose. Otherwise, I'll do paper betting. If he's not up to it, I'll just, get it tomorrow night and check it out. I'm glad I took a couple weeks off from that anyway to get my head more into it. So. And Flan, I did get a couple bets on Woodbine. Went pretty good up there. But it's not everybody's cup of tea. That's why I'll put it later at night here on the channel. So, and then over time, the you know, the hashtags will pick it up: sports betting, Vegas, and hashtag Vegas Rosie. You know, it'll attract a following just cares about that. So I've often go into different directions. Good night, EJ. Thanks for coming in. I often move in and try different directions. $31-10. What was the line on that? 3 points? Well, I don't want to say deja vu that LA sucks. They didn't exactly start like a house of fire last year, but man, there they were at the end. Matthew Stafford was bringing the heat, and I never liked that guy when he was with the Lions, but I'm just saying, the guy lifted his game with a good team, a good offensive line. The guy lifted his game. Today, he wears a Super Bowl ring. He was never going to get that with the Detroit Lions, right? He basically went through the transfer portal. I wish the hell Lamar Jackson would go through the transfer portal. I'm always open to innovations. That's right, Magda. I don't like to be stale. I like to bring new stuff in. I'm moving towards retirement, and a significant portion of my retirement is going to be dedicated to mental things like, you know, sports betting and stuff like that. Ooh. Yeah, he went to LA, he boomed, he had a good line. I mean, what the hell? I don't care. You know, that's the problem with Luce. I mean, if I pay you to well, I'll save that. I'll save my opinions on Lamar Jackson for the secondary chat tonight, because I got a hell of a lot to say about that. In terms of contractual obligations and attention and all that shit. Yeah, tuna it's a pretty, it can be warm or deep water. It's a fast moving, it's not a reef eating fish. It's not a scavenger fish, Alex. It's damn delicious is what the hell it is. I'm gonna son of a bitch on that whole Lamar Jackson deal, because I'm just not convinced this kid's the future. Yeah, I'll be dishing. I'm not dishing. I'm just telling you the way I feel about it. I hope not deja vu. I hope they have a home, because they paid whatever fucking $1 billion for the SoFi Stadium or whatever it is. Don't be like that, man. Without the Rams, that thing goes right down the shitter. Yeah, I don't like that, Luce. That's going to be one of the things we're going to talk about tonight, is allegiance to teams and contracts and bullshit. So I'm going to tell you, if you don't like spicy, then don't be here. Don't blame me later and say, wow, that really got kind of crazy last night, because I'm cut loose. It's the way I feel about, I got opinions about the transfer portal too, and I'm not going to make a big judgment after 2 weeks, but I got a few thoughts in my head about that too for college football. And it's not positive, it's distinctly negative. Spend it to get it. I don't mind popping down the money on it. But if you ever think I'm going to go down and lay a shitload of money on a horse race, you got another thing coming, man. Oh, God, a breeze. Sweet Lord above. Yeah, just like the Lakers. Oh, I got, you know, shit. It's like, right? Just like Oklahoma City and to me, I'm a very regimented bettor. Oh, I'll be spicing it up. I'm sure I'll probably get some negative feedback, but I've held a lot of shit in for a long time. Look at Deja Vu. I'm pissed too. Ah, shit. But what we're going to do on this chat, we're going to engage the side chat because I go to other chats and I get ignored. And I don't like to be ignored when I have opinions in the side chat and stuff to say, whether it's Dave Calkin or you know, Kelly Stewart, whoever the hell it is. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Amanda. I just love you being here now. I'm getting ready to get the chicken and cook that up. Yeah, won't be holding it. You know, this money in the NFL and this crazy shit. You'll talk like a sailor. We're cutting it loose. I'm telling my moderators, slack way back. Because I know Candy Smith has opinions. And they got to do with Russell Wilson. Should we relive the travesty of the first and goal interception? Please, no reminders. I'll never forget Tom Brady's face on the sideline when that interception came, and he was like, I didn't think I'd be getting a ring, but I got a ring. It's like, really? Really? That thing just dropped in my lap. Oh, gone, man. I'll be shitting me. I wish I saw you in other chats where they would like that. I just saw you at Bimbo's. I'm not sure what Bimbo's is, honey. I haven't been over to Bimbo's. Oh yeah, I don't go over to a lot of other chats because I'm not a drama person. Drama just tends to tear people up and I'm just not into that. First thing I'm going to do tonight is open with a rant. You got to remind me to get some pepper. Yeah, that's right, Magda. Yeah, I had a brain fart for a second. Yeah, I love Pansy, Bimbo. She's been nothing but kind to me. Don't pour your love down. Destroy a franchise, paying some son of a bitch that can. Well, I'll hold it. I don't want to get spicy right now. I mean, Luce, you know what the hell I'm going to be ranting about, man. Do a little war wardrobe change, do it up. So I've given fair warning. Don't leave me here drowning in my tears. Haven't I been good to you? Do 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 do, la da do 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 do, la da do 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 do. You got a good idea? Yeah. Well, you got to be my co-host, Luce. It's gonna be a spicy MoFo tonight. Oh, yeah, the cast iron is good. It's the way I like it to be. I love cast iron. You're never going to see me using Teflon here. I'm not cooking shit in Teflon. Okay? I'm only putting pepper on, not salt, right now. We got to buy some pepper tomorrow somehow or another. Hey, James. So those of you who want to have sports talk, that'll be later tonight. Cast iron is great. Don't leave me here drowning in my tears. We're gonna have to put up the fall decor this weekend. We'll take down the red, white, and blue. And Diane sent some hangers, the hanging thingies here. This kitchen stadium's barely hanging together, but I don't want to really do anything until like the thread of rain. This son of a bitch is barely hanging together. I don't think my tomatoes are going to be many more. What happened to steak dinner? What are you talking about? I got chicken, man. What steak dinner? I had steak the other night. Oh, I had chicken in a bag the other night. Did Diane send the chicken? No. She's licking her wounds when the Rams came tonight. Luce would be a hell of a co-host. I think they're referring to the bird yesterday going to the store, and you mentioned it. Oh, he's down and out, man. Stick a fork in him. He is done. The heat today was off the chain. Unexpected. Game going under 52. I'm gonna have to give you a new name, Luce. I'm gonna have to call you the Swami tonight. Call you the Swami. Call Deja Vu the Judge. We got the Swami and we got the Judge. Yeah, it's a big one. It's gonna take a while to cook that down. Get that to cook a little faster there. But you should wash off. What an asshole. Yeah, where's Luce? I'm gonna call you the Swami. That's a perfect example of why I don't like the NFL. In my opinion tonight, the bookmakers are going to get their asses handed to them. Pocket change, you better hang around tonight. Twins beat the Yankees. Wow, sacked 7 times. Holy shit. What happened to the defensive? What happened to the O-line of the Rams? There'll be an overreaction now. Wow, 36 tacos. Holy hell. That's a hell of a lot, man. That is absolutely inexcusable for a Super Bowl champion. Let me guess, the Rams handed out some big contracts. Hey, Deja Vu, if you're on the chat, I'm gonna call you the prophet. Luce is gonna be the Swami. I'm a Seahawk, so we hate the Rams. Well, Seahawks always bring a pretty damn good team. Pete Carroll's a son of a bitch to play against. Well, based on what I'm hearing from that game, I think the books got their asses handed to them on day one. Go Saints! We lost Russell. Well, don't sell short. Don't sell yourself short. I mean, the Ravens got Lamar Jackson, but what the hell does that mean? He's saddled with this guy with a $100 million contract. No, Deja Vu, I call you the prophet. I got Lucy, the Swami. I'm very, I have no loyalty when it comes to sports betting. Good night, D-Night. We're going to lay it all out tonight. Lay down an ass beating. You know, I can like somebody that showed a lot of class Goddamn guy got all the way through the playoffs. Jimmy Garoppolo for the 49ers. And they said, no, we want to keep you around as like a backup. This guy's like, cool. If it helps the team win, there's no such thing as an ego. I'm down with it. That's my kind of guy right there. Came damn close to getting to the big dance. And he's still very gracious. Well, it's a rarity, man. It blew me away when he made that statement. Jimmy G. Oh, I'm not saying anything about him, Amanda. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm giving all kinds of praise because that's what football used to be. We didn't have egos before. Right, but we'll save it for the program tonight. I'm not going to say anything negative about Jimmy G or Joe Flacco. Because you know what? Flacco's still around and he's a starting quarterback. Why I don't like Aaron Rodgers. He can bring you to the dance, but he can't do the final beat. So I say nuts to that. Mark my words, Candy. The Niners will be damn glad that he's still around this year. Son of a bitch is cooked. Turn that on. Alright, let's commence the eating over here. Love the Jimmy G to start for my football team. I have a few issues for Jimmy G. I don't know if he can put it over the top, but he's got the spirit that I like. Alright, set up over here. Bet with the bookies and circulator pools, and that's America. Yeah, well, that's not the place on this chat, Deja Vu. Here it's all about the line. The line. Alright, that's what it's all about, my friend. That's 4 games for the Jets. Yeah, he might start more than that. You never know. Yeah, just ask the Ravens. Defense wins Super Bowl rings. Ask the Chicago Bears, 1985. Good night, Jerry. Good night, Jerry. Thank you. Queenstown. I'm all about Fresno, man. This is a team. Don't ask me how they do it. Well, I'll get into it tonight. But they just, that staff knows how to win. Baby Sox is there. Well, that's what I'm saying, Fresno, Queenstown. I hope you stick around for the sports chat tonight, because man, we're gonna cut it loose tonight. So it's gonna be spicy. That's all I gotta say, because I've held shit in for weeks. Birdman is out. Is we're going to be underway at 9 o'clock. Come on. Do you think the Cowboys are worth $5.7 billion? Honestly, no. Nope. There's probably $5 billion worth of goodwill in that. What have the Cowboys done for you lately? And I'm saying now, June, I'll save for later, I think the Jerry Jones has been an impediment to success. I know to know because the Colts have a Super Bowl ring. When Jim O'Brien kicked that field goal. Now you got the field goal GOAT. Justin Tucker, the greatest of all time. That's what I mean, Candy. So why would it be? Why can't Texas you have a better chance of having Texas in the future? America's team. They sure as hell weren't the team in Baltimore. Thank you, Sammy. We're getting ready for a little new adventure tonight. Vegas Rosie. We got the Swami and we got the Prophet. Oh hell, the big boss. Yeah, Craig, we're having a sports talk later on. The hell time? Is that game over yet? Yeah, it's final, 31-10. That's it. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna let her rip. We're gonna let it rip, man. I'm gonna tell it like I see it, Luce. I want you to let it rip too. The Swami. I know, June. New England always manages to put something decent on the field. Okay, good, Craig. Tell the gang at Lowe's. Tune in. It's gonna get spicy. Good night, Amanda. Thank you. I'm glad you had a good birthday, honey. We love you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Petaluma we got on tap for tomorrow night. Should be a pretty night down there. Damn, that books got destroyed tonight. No balancing that shit. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Thank you, sweetie. I think the White Sox are headed to the, they're rounding into form real good. Yeah, we're gonna go El Scorcho. Oh, Craig. Don't have time for fussing around. It's funny. Good night, Jolie. was delicious. That's a barbecue chicken and egg for tomorrow, right? Oh. Oh. All right, well, the chat's kind of slowed down here now, so I think we'll go ahead. I'm not sure, Candy. We're going to play it by ear. I'm going to go ahead and close this chat out now, do a quick wardrobe change a little bit, and we will be back for sports talk tonight. It's more on the angle of betting and things like that. And I think we got a lot to talk about tonight in light of the game that occurred and probably the disappointment and all that. So thank you to my moderators. I will see you guys in about 10 minutes or so. I will be live. Tweet it out if you have people that enjoy sports. It's going to be spicy. I've given a lot of warning. When it comes to sports in my everyday life and I talk to other people, I speak frankly. And it gets a little spicy, so, right? So I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to get organized and let's do it up and see what we do. I'm not going to fire anybody, but you may want to just plug your ears. I don't know. So, all right, guys. Thank you.